Hey, everybody out there in Wendy Wlliams YouTube land, how y'all doing? It's so nice to be here. And Tommy Wlliams has graciously let me be on his show once again. I am Danny Rock, aka Saxman Dan. It's awesome being here. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for coming on the channel today. Tommy Wlliams will be coming on shortly, and I figured I'd just play something from my new album. As you can see on the screen there, it says Rub My Back. That's the name of the new album. It's a romantic sax album. So I'll just play a song that I'm going to select from that album, and Tommy will be on shortly. So thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with Wendy Wlliams. We're gonna learn a lot today. Today's episode. This is my little flute solo that I made, pre-recorded. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Let's give it up.
Thanks so much.
Let's give it up for our own, very own Saxman Dan. And I don't know why I'm looking like that, but I'm kind of gray. All right, everybody. Well, behind this guy is another guy, and you can't really see him. Oh, I know what it is. There he is. So I was hiding the old me right there. I don't know. Maybe there would be another way for me to position myself during this. Maybe just like this. Look like there's 6 of us or 5 of us. Where's my mother? Oh my gosh. Well, there she is. All right, listen, everybody. Great to have you aboard. Just trying to, kind of revert back a little bit to how we used to have things. I know so much has been going on in the channel and the globe, and definitely within my family, within our family, folks. So, thanks for coming on board. And thank you, Danny Rock.
I love you guys. I love all the people that
showering us with your musical ear, man. That guy, I mean, he's straight off the cuff, folks. There's no music sheets or anything like that. That guy goes straight in. Always has. Danny, you made her. How old were you when you made your first record, Danny?
I think it was 15. I was actually on a wax record, one of those 45s. It got mentioned in Billboard, but I didn't really go beyond that. It got mentioned. Someone gave me a nice review. Michael Edwards saw it when I brought the magazine to school.
Yeah.
But I didn't really do too much after that until I became an adult. Now I'm really
wailing away. Good stuff, man. Well, we're backing you, man. We're right here for you. We love your music.
Thank you so much.
So listen, we talked about the buttons and trying to find those things, and so I'm going to drop you down, talk a little bit. You see if you can make heads or tails of it. Do you have something over there already?
I have a whole bunch of what we.
Did you put anything? Did you drop anything in the file now? I see something on. It looks like something. Okay.
I did not drop anything in the file, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to cover my face up, but I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm still here.
All right.
I'm just going to be doing some technical things to try to find the button, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
All right.
In the meantime, we'll also figure out a way to go ahead and put your information up, because Red wants to know where could she get a hold of that great music.
Thank you so much. It's all over. I'll say it now, but I'll put it up. I'll put the info up later. It's on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. What's all the stations? Amazon, Pandora. Just type in Danny Rock, aka Saxman Dan.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay, folks. Well, listen, I'm on. I just want to talk just a little bit, address some of the things, and see if anybody got a chance. I'm in the process now. I think I uploaded one of the conversations I had with within the past 24 hours, and so I'd like to share that. Hopefully, you get a chance to watch it. I know you folks stay busy just as I do during the course of the day, so it's pretty tough. I can go out and talk all I want, but for me to sit down and have the time to watch it is a little tough. So again, I shared it in the community tab. If you have any type of comments or anything, or questions, I'm here for that. I told you, I believe Tuesday was my last day being on, that I'd be back on Thursday, and doggone it, here I am. Let me take a look at the trap. Looking him up on YouTube. All right. Hey, Lori D.
So Tommy, if you could hear me,
Yes.
I did find the button, and I do have the things I wanted to display. However, it has to be in a certain format, and I wanted to show some photos actually, but the JPEGs don't show. So I'll do some Google searching. I don't know, maybe now, maybe later. I'll do it on my phone while you guys do your thing. I'll do
Okay.
some searching.
Good stuff.
All right.
All right, folks. I'm going through the chat. Let me just try to increase the font size. I'm just going through the chat. If there's any, specific questions or anything that you want to talk about in particular. I just didn't want to come on and rant. I've been talking for the past 24 hours about the same stuff, and I don't have an issue with it, but I just want to find out what's in your headspace before I go on and continuously talk about the same stuff in the same manner. Thrilled to caught you live, sending your sister Wendy Wlliams and your entire family love from Dubai. Oh man, let me post that. Oh, that's super. And I think you reached out to me before, Julie Parker. You did. And I saw your message from Dubai, and I thought that was the best thing. I've been doing a lot of thinking about, how we can support Wendy. One of the ways we could support Wendy. And so I said that over the weekend, I was going to come back on and share. I did debrief just a little bit on how to strategize on coming up with a something momentous and something that's, collective, all of our efforts to put together for Wendy. And, the best thing I could think about, I was thinking about a mural. I have things on our channel that we do sell in terms of positive vibes. There'll be some more things that'll be going up on the channel that'll be in the store as well. And as soon as they come up, you'll know what I'm talking about, and you'll be, free to go ahead and take a look at all different colors and the styles and the sizes, and then we can have a further conversation. But what I want to say is, if there's anybody out there who's gotten a chance to go on Wendy's show, or take a picture in front of the studio, around the studio, get your favorite pictures of Wendy. Maybe you got a chance to purchase her books. Anything that shows an artifact from Wendy or Wendy's show. If you could take a picture of you holding up or wearing whatever you have, we could put it together. And I've been trying to get this mural together. And actually, I was going to do it for Wendy's birthday, Wendy last year. But I guess things have a way of working out, because I'm glad that I didn't do it, because this seems more appropriate. And, and definitely more in a time of need. So I'll talk about it more on probably the weekend, probably Saturday. At that point, I'll be finished with the store and putting items in, so that, we can see collectively how we, what we have. We start marketing that. And then we can start getting some things in and work on you're sending information in, and pictures and images in. Okay. And then once I get them, I plan on, working with somebody to have them put them together in some sort of mural type of format, and then print it out. I can use it as a backdrop when I have conversations online, or definitely, because I could have used a backdrop just like I have now. I could have used a backdrop for my interviews. And what better thing than, just to show all the support that we have, or that Wendy has. And I think that would be most appropriate and powerful. So for those people who are down with that plan, start looking around, look around for those artifacts, look around for that picture that you took with Wendy when you went to the show, look for that old ticket from the show, look for the maybe piece of clothing line that she used to sell, because she used to do that, or some jewelry. Whatever it is, just identify it, so that when the picture, we know what it is that we're looking for, and then we'll go ahead and put it and add it to the mural. I think it'd be an awesome thing. And and at the end, when it's all said and done and the smoke clears, Wendy could have it and she could put it on her wall. But that was my thought, folks. That was one of them. I have some other ones, but that was the main one, and I thought that would be a good one to do. Let me go back in the chat. Danny, you're back, man. Hey.
Hey, yeah, I got good news. I'm gonna make a little movie, little slideshow movie. It should work, but it's gonna take about a minute or two, so it'll be up soon. Thank you for going on Entertainment Tonight and doing the interview about Wendy. I'm sure it's important what you said and how you support Wendy, and everyone wanted to know the update. So thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, man. Am I as gray as it looks like that right there? I'm
never, ever.
It's really like I keep looking at the face in there. I'm like, geez, that's a really crazy color there. But you know what? It's no problem. Thank you very much. I saw somebody who said they watched. Okay, let me get in here. You shift so many gears during the course of the day, folks. And yesterday I had two interviews. I had an interview with Entertainment with Tonight in the afternoon, and then I had another interview in the evening time. And it was a truck that had pulled up, and it was a studio camera truck. And it was just a late night. And then beyond that, I was thinking, and then I was talking to my dad, and I was thinking about, I was going through my mind, it was just racing, making sure I'm doing everything right, making sure, is everybody going to be okay with what I'm doing? Making sure is I wonder how, I couldn't sleep, but I feel so better having gotten those things out, gotten those words off my chest. All right.
Yeah, Tommy. We all thank you, and we love you and Wendy.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, Judah, what's going on there, cuz? I'd love to get in on how we can do something for Wendy. Definitely, and brainstorm on that. And people, feel free to go ahead and give me some feedback, because I'm not like I don't know it all. I try to get things moving, but I can definitely use you all's input. So if you have any ideas on how to to commemorate and show appreciation and support for our Wendy, then please, let's do it. I don't want to go too heavy with things. Andrea's perspective, that's good and everything, and I understand your plight, but we have some timelines ahead of us, and we don't want to go too far to the left, or the right. We just want to make sense of things and make sure that we put the proper story out there. That's what we want to do. I see where you're heading, and I'm down with you. I definitely think that you're right on board. I love your spirit, but we gotta just stand tall. But I will check into doing some things like that. But you know what? At this particular juncture, I just think that right now it's Operation Use Our Mouths, and stand strong and showing unity, show our strength and unity at this particular point. There's a lot of moving parts right now, and I just don't want to lose. I don't want to lose footing. But I appreciate your comment, Andrea's perspective. Thank you. Stephanie Brisby, I'm sure you'll agree. Why does Wendy keep asking for her money? It makes me so sad to see her like this. Yeah. Well, I had an interview that's on the community tab. Everybody, you have a community tab. I'm going to be posting things a lot more frequently, so in between my being on here, at least we have some connective tissue to go ahead and say, hey, this is what's happening, that's what's happening, and whatever like that. If I get any footage along the way, or somebody sends me some stuff that might be good for everybody, or inspiring, or whatever have you, then I'll go ahead and post that up there. But trying to keep things moving along on this channel, everybody. We've been around for 3 years and plus, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even beyond, maybe 4 years. Yeah. Seems like a long time.
This has been going on. Yep.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's been a little while, but we're kicking it off like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
All the friends, all the family here, all the guests. You're all welcome, and it's gonna be like the good old days.
that's right. That's right. There'll come a time, folks.
Yeah. My
Whatever.
browser is not compatible with what I wanted to present. I tried another browser and none of them work. So just, next time I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Whatever. It's
Yeah,
all good. We'll still have a great show.
absolutely. Thanks, Apple Crescent. I stand corrected. It's nearly 4 years. That's right. Nearly 4 years.
So I remember Apple Crescent. I remember Barbara. Remember Barbara?
Yeah. Spoke with
She used
Barbara
to
the other
be on
night.
here.
She's out in Santa Barbara.
We had the other lady from New Orleans. She was a nice lady. You know who I'm talking about? She might be on here right now.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Few stray when you have all this positivity.
Ooh.
Hey, I got you, Tommy. Thanks, Andrea. I always do the same thing. Andrea or Andrea. I know we went through this millions of times, but I always try to make sure I have you correct. All right, so let me see here. Hi, Tommy Katz. Happy catch alive. Hey, Yvette, how you doing? All right. Collage blankets with pictures of Wendy's artifact. An option two. Okay. Good. Thank you, Stephanie. Collage blanket. I thought about that. I thought about blankets. Then I was like, who knits? Who knows how to do all that? But collage blankets. How would that look? Give me some input on that. Get a sample, like send a sample or email me something that you've seen. And then we could do it. I'm down with it. And Judah, yeah. So if you have some ideas, cuz let me know. All right, let me know. Hey, we got talent. Judah, did you hear Sax Man Dan? Did you hear Danny playing the sax, Judah? Hey, I have a cousin named Judah, Danny,
Okay. I'm still
and
here.
she's actually on board in here, and she is amazing. She's a musician as well, and
Wow, what does she play?
been
What
doing it
instrument
for a
does she play?
while. Oh man, it'd be great to have a conversation. Have you all have a conversation sometime. I don't know if she heard you, but I'll tell you. I think if she did hear you, she would say, "Oh man, you're pretty good. That fella can blow a bit there." So let's see. I got picks. Oh, exactly. Okay, so fantastic, Judah. So let's get it on. Let's get it on, Judah. I need
Yes.
you.
And I sent you a movie too, a movie that you might want to present. Because I
Okay.
couldn't do it on my browser, but if you want to on yours, you're welcome to it. I emailed it to you. So if you or Nita want to grab it.
Yeah. Judah, you know, you're amazing with what you've taken hold of with music. Your dad was amazing, and what he took hold of. And boy, I was almost ready to spill it and say, man, I'll tell you something about my uncle. But you know what? Maybe another time, but I can't help but think about all that we have in the family in terms of talent, folks. I have a family member on here, and I have some things that I'd love to share with you sometime, but I want to make sure that I'm, on the right path. So, Judah, definitely let us know about the music. Let us know what you think about Sax Man Dan. Definitely let us know about what you think in terms of ways to salute Wendy. And yeah. Oh, Kay Rogers, come on now. One thing I will say, I know Wendy is proud of me. Oh man, yeah, I think so. And I was gonna say proud of me. You fixed it up. Yeah, I know. Shit. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I believe she is, and I know that and once this thing is all gone and everything is the smoke clears, we're gonna be, boy, I'll tell you, there's gonna be so much happiness. Because with all that goes on, that's gray and gloom. There is an opposite. There's the other side too, and I want to get there. My aunt's 90 years old, has dementia. Okay. Well, yes. Yes, I'm sorry to hear it. I know dementia is definitely something that happens. Um, you got them all in. Oh man, of course, no choice. All right, this is
Tell me,
great.
you had a cousin who plays bass. You have a cousin. He's
Yeah,
a
bass.
bass player. I once met him. He was an
You,
awesome guy. You have some talent in your family. I think you have more than
oh
one
yeah, yeah. Oh
musician
yeah.
in
You're
your
talking about
family.
the other fella, Renzi. You know what? You know what we'll do? You already know what I'm thinking. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, but Judah, you gotta have if you gotta be it. Judah stays busy. Judah's on some, but you know what Judah doesn't. When you have a conversation, you realize you have a lot in common with Judah, and perhaps we could put something together. Boy, that'd be oh my gosh, that'd be outstanding. Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Amazing.
I could imagine the music now, boy. You gonna make me great. And then Renzi. Oh, I spoke with Renzi last night. Actually, that was my last conversation with my cousin. I have a cousin named Renzi. Fantastic guy. And Judah, you know what? He was actually played the bass with Trussell. Wait, what's the song? I got brain for you. Anyway, with Trussell. Love injection. Always on my mind. Wait, I can't just start singing. You know, I'll tell you that note was definitely out there somewhere. Love injection. Always on my mind.
Really? He wrote that?
Wow. Remember that? It was 1980, I think, or 19. I think it was hit solid gold in 1980, and he was right there. He was like singing, and he was the lead bass. He was doing it all right there. But then, then they disbanded, and he started another group and did some things. But he has something else out, so he has some current stuff out as well, Danny.
Really?
And I think that'll be well, who knows? I must,
I want to
I
hear
didn't get
all
past
your
this.
cousin's music. All of
I
it.
didn't get past the scale. I used to play the trumpet, and Wendy used to play the clarinet. Wendy got pretty good.
Oh wow. I didn't know Wendy played clarinet. Wow.
I mean, she got pretty good. I mean, for two kids who had braces, we did our thing. I didn't get beyond the scale because pushing my lips against that trumpet mouthpiece.
Yeah, you played trumpet. Yeah.
That was crazy, man. It was like my teeth were poking through my lips. My father was like, "We paid $50 for that thing, boy. You better blow it." Oh, beep, 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 beep. My mouth was just like blood running down my neck.
Oh my. You were a mini.
I think my parents had ideas to like have us in, like the movies and stuff, and you see, yes, and before we have dinner, we're gonna have our child come out and do a rendition of whatever have you, and then boom, we come out with ties on and all kinds of stuff when we play music, and everybody's very good. Wow. And then my mother's over there with a tight face, waiting for Wendy to hit the wrong key. Bang!
But at least you did it classy. See, I never did it like that until.
No, we didn't do it. That was just in my mind, man. We didn't get past it. I didn't get past the scale, and Wendy, she might have got past Mary Had a Little Lamb or something.
Yeah, but that's very classy. You and Wendy dressed up nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's so nice.
I was actually telling some kid today about the about my being in a play. I was in a play when I was a kid. And I happened to watch a play last night over at a church, and they were putting a production on for Black History Month, and I went to support. And I said, "Man, I used to be in a play. I was in a play, and the only play I was in was the Wiz, and I was the lion, And then my mother made the outfit, and she had the tail that was sewn on, and it was long, and you were able to fling it around. I was like, "Come on, he's on down the road." You sing with soul. You gotta get on that, he carry nothing. And I was doing it. And but then next to me was a Tin Man, but it was a girl. It was Kim Bruno. And she had the I'm not trying to. It's like, Kim, I know you watch this thing too. I'm not trying to come on. Anyway, it was a great play. It was a great play, and it was a great time. Kim actually got a little overheated in the costume and passed out in the thing. But
wow.
But it was and I'm not smiling laughing at it. Kim, the memories. I mean, it's just this country is built on them. Hey, listen. Oh gosh. But yeah, the Wiz. Was anybody else in a play? Okay, medical info is confidential aspects. Okay, sorry, I got a little sidetracked, folks. Remember, this is the end of the day for everybody. And like yesterday at the end of my day, I had to stay so locked in because I had to be on these interviews, and I wanted to make sure everything was like, and a lot of times, you get in the interviews, and depending on the interviewer, it could be a little bit of a struggle. Because you got to make sure that you stay on point. You got to stay to the question, not to the question, but don't let things get too far off to the side. But I definitely enjoyed myself on the past couple of interviews. I really enjoyed Entertainment Tonight, and I had a good time with the other interview last night as well. I think most importantly, it's just important for that narrative to get out there and to make sure that the family stands together with this. And I'm so glad, and I can't say it enough. I think that every time I get a chance to get near a microphone, I'm talking about how regretful or how grateful I am about being able to put the same narrative out. And so glad that I've gotten over my own selfishness. And that's what I was thinking about last night, folks. And I wasn't going to open that can a second ago, but I figured I talk fast enough, I can get through it real fast. Last night I was thinking, geez, it was really my selfishness that didn't allow me to jump on with everybody else, because I am around a lot of people all day and I don't like pity. And I didn't want all that questions about your sister. So I caused the narrative to be tweaked to accommodate me and my mental health. There it is. And that's what I did. But now I realize what's a little sacrifice to go ahead and put the true narrative out there and be able to let the true light shine through the window so that we can see exactly what's going on. I think that that's worth the sacrifice. And now that I'm doing it, I feel great. So that's what I was thinking about last night when I was trying to go to sleep. And I called my father. He said, "It's so late. Call me in the morning."
I don't think you're selfish. I think you're supportive of your family. You love your family and you put the family first. I don't think you're selfish at all. How's that?
Yeah. Look at that. Look at this. Look, do you see it? Now, Judah says, "Man, look, I play with GQ Stylistic Delphonics, Blue Magic, Ladies of Sky, Temptations, Full Force, Rolls Royce, War, and more."
He toured with them?
Brother, listen, I want you to have a conversation, man.
That's crazy. That's good. That's real good.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Thank you, Judah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that conversation. Hey, envy me greatly. 922. 922 always used to pop up when I was a kid. And even still, that's, birthday used to pop up. Anybody ever seen the numbers that pop up? You ever see numbers in your life that pop up and sometimes you're like, geez, I always see this. Or I always see something. Do you always see something? Anything come
I always see number 7. Quick, hit the lotto. 7777777.
All right, let's see what else we got going here.
I got to ask you a question, because you said you and Wendy were playing music. Wendy played clarinet, you played trumpet. Mm-hmm. Now, in my case, my parents used to tell me, sometimes they had to tell me to stop playing. Did you ever experience that? You and Wendy experienced that? Did your mom?
Yeah, no, I mean, when that horn, when that horn pressed up against my braces, yeah. The only time I got on there was when it was demanded for me to get on. Like, wait, but it wasn't. I enjoyed the trumpet, and I wish I stuck with it because I love jazz, and I love it when you play, man. I'm like, dang, man, that's great, man. That's a real skill, man. But yeah, my dad said pull it back out. I think it's right in his closet around the corner over here. But I have something clogged up in it. I don't know if an animal crawled in or something like that, or whether something's going on. I blew it. It felt like I was going to blow my brains out. I was like, geez, I don't remember blowing so hard to get a note. My ears started ringing and stuff. I got to take it apart. You take it apart and take the little cleaners and stuff and try to see if there's anything jammed in there. It's been 40 years, man. I played that thing since I was about 10 years old. Well, all for longer than 40 years, you know.
I don't
Anyway.
think these things break. The trumpets, they don't break unless you smash them.
Yeah, no, it's a Bundy. And you know about the Bundys.
The Bundys are student model, Bundy, you know, but
Bundy, that's a student model, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and back in the day, it was like, I have a Bundy. I was like, yeah. I didn't know anything about horns, but I was like, you know, I carried it, you know, cleaned the case off, clean the inside. You know, certain things stunk in the horn. Like, you know, you got to clean to keep your things clean, man. You know, stuff you gonna saliva up in there for a couple minutes extra. It's going to, you know, get a little tart. But I used to play that thing. All right. Oh, boy, I'll tell you. Let me see. Join the Tommy Wlliams Show on Facebook, and we will accept you same day. Lots of info updates. Okay, here we are, everybody. Thank you, Apple. Yeah, folks, I think the next day I want to go ahead and schedule to come on will be now. Tomorrow's Friday, and I'm going fishing with my dad on Saturday. We're going to try to get out there and empty the water. We're going to try to go out there and empty the ocean. Yeah,
that motorcycle.
And so we'll see what happens on Saturday. I think, you know, and that would be a good time to community tab you all. You know, little clips here and there of our excursion that you see as we're out there tackling the wild blue yonder. We can share on the community tab. But let's plan for Saturday evening to get back, and at that time we'll have everything up. We can walk through. I'll open up the store for us to visually see together, and we could also talk a little further. Judah and everybody in the chat, that'll give you a little more time to brainstorm on ways to cohesively get together and put maybe some sort of piece together. Again, my suggestion was a mural, artifacts and things, all Wendy, and we get them in, we process them, put them together, and print it. And I can have it transferred as some sort of backdrop, and I can use it for all my interviews when I go and talk about family. When I talk about supporting Wendy, they'll see that they have family support as evidenced. And also when I go up and throw my mural up, then they'll see that we have global support by friends, fans, listeners, and all the likes. So there. That's my idea. Match that. And then we'll use whatever you got too. Everybody, please, because we can never have enough ideas. It's not like I'm trying to do it all. Although my middle initial does start with D. And a lot of people say, hey, Tommy, do it all, Wlliams. But you know what? I really can't, folks. I really can't do it all. I need your help and support. So won't you please email me at trainwithtommy@gmail.com, or else you could even reach out at 917-524-9455. If you really need to tell me about it, the piece, and have a conversation, give a call. All right. Trainwithtommy@gmail.com or 917-524-9455. And we can have a conversation. Thank you so much. Also, folks, if you know of any have any ideas of some more interviews or some spaces that, you know, because I don't really stay plugged in. You know, if people reach out to me, that's how I've gotten over the past 24 hours, the people who've reached out to me. But, you know, I'm open, and until the next ship comes in, I'm down if you all send some ships my way. And thank you. And thanks for all the support. Let me go back in here and see if there's some more stuff.
Hey, funny thing. Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go. Funny thing, my aunt won a cash prize from the Wendy Wlliams Show. But that was a while ago. She won a cash prize. She's from Boynton Beach.
Hey, all right.
So that's a good memory of the Wendy Wlliams Show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, look, as the LGBTQIA liaison for Atlantic City, I'm telling you, and also Judah's a big spokesperson and advocate and supporter of the LGBTQIA community. All right. So she's in Atlantic City. I know she has love here. We could do something. Maybe Borgata is the best place. I saw Wendy and you. Right. I think that might be good. I know it. I know. Well, we partied back in the day, didn't we? Ooh, boy. Boy, I remember Wendy had her birthday party at the Borgata, had the whole floor. And it was just like, man.
Wow.
Amazing. She used to do her Dons and Divas parties in Manhattan, and it was just ridiculous. I mean, just great, man. Wendy was, we had such good times. And we have many good times ahead, folks. But just the reminiscent memories. I know you have plenty of good ones, but, you know, so do I. All right. Let's see else. Let me see here. A little further up. Go through the chat. Thanks, Judah. Just click a couple of comments as we're going along, folks. Just share. We all are on the same page. Oh, look at that. You both grew up in a wonderful 2-parent family home. They saved money to send Wendy to college. I miss Wendy. Hey, rebuke the devil. You're absolutely right. You know, my parents sacrificed a lot, and I really do love them and appreciate them for it. You know, because they definitely had patience with me. And my dad still does. Thank you for your observation. Just run it right on up here on the side. Just check a couple of these comments and things. Thank you, Raven. The interview was fire. Oh boy. Yeah, I was dead tired. But I'm glad that you were pleased. Oh wow, go ahead. Really? That was one of my favorites. In high school, play was Marie in West Side Story. You played Marie? Or Maria? But it was Maria. I just met a girl named Maria. Yeah, that was my. When you're a jet, you're a high-flying jet. You're the king of the town. You're the king of the thing. When you're a... And then, boys, crazy boys. Da, 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 da. Oh, man. As a matter of fact, Wendy and I watched that movie and got a kick out of it. As a matter of fact, when I'm saying some of this stuff, we watched a lot of these little parts together and used to say some of those little things, you know? Yeah, you go through them. Anyway, that's a great movie. Were you Maria? You said Maria. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Super. Tony! No, Tony! I think somebody laughed like that in the movie, too. I don't know why I laughed like that. Somebody must have heard that in the movie somewhere. Let me see here. The cruise information. Okay, you asked for it. Give me a second. Danny, can you talk to everybody just for a moment?
Yes.
I want to play the cruise information one time, and thank you so much.
Yeah. I was looking up information. I was trying to get the channel to see how many people were on the channel. I can't even see. But anyway, it's not coming up. Yeah, I had such a great time on the cruise. It was amazing. And I'm sure Tommy's going to tell you a similar story. We were on this ship. It had about it held about, I think, 6,000 or 6,500 people total on the ship. It was called Princess of the Seas. I know there's a bigger one that's being marketed all over the place. Everybody is hearing about it. The Icon of the Seas. That's the big ship. That one's bigger than any other ship. I don't know. Maybe it's 8,500. Maybe 8,500 people. But the cruise we took was amazing. It was so nice. It was. They had like a whole bunch of restaurants. I couldn't even count them all. There was definitely over 25 restaurants at least. And they had ice skating on the ship. They had a big theater on the ship. They had clubs. Tommy and I, we went to the Latin club. We went to the karaoke club. They had bars all over the ship. We were drinking the best premium drinks ever. They were good drinks. These bartenders hooked us up. There was a beautiful view of the ocean the whole time. They had amazing hot tubs. Tommy got in the hot tub real early. Like as soon as he got on the ship, Tommy and Nita were in the hot tub chilling out. And amazing dinners. And then we had a group. We had a big group of people, and the people were so nice. Tommy's fan club, friends and family. We were all together. We had dinner each night. Sometimes we'd eat dinner in different rooms, but we were mainly in the same dining room. Let's see, we had an all-white party. People were wearing white outfits. That was pretty cool. And Tommy went to Bermuda. Not Bermuda. I'm saying the wrong one. Bahamas. Yeah, I mixed Bermuda up with Bahamas. He went on a excursion to the Bahamas, and I went to Coco Cay. Tommy also went to Coco Cay, and that was cool. I like the lagoon there in Coco Cay. It was an amazing cruise. Let me tell you. I'm still thinking about it. My mind is on the. I left my heart on the cruise ship. You know, they had a casino there. They had pizza, 24/7 pizza slices and desserts and all that stuff. It was amazing. It was so nice. You could walk the ship and never get bored. You can just keep on walking. You can go all the way upstairs to the basketball court and go play some basketball. You can go to an arcade room and play arcade games or send the kids there or something. You'll never get bored. You could just keep walking all over the place. There's always something on that ship. It goes on and on to the break of dawn, right, Tommy?
Yeah, Danny, you know, I'm sorry. You probably hear me pecking at the buttons. I'm wondering, this thing's not opening up. I'm having some issues bringing it up. Okay. But you know what? We'll go ahead and get that information out there for you. You know, I'm going to figure out some things. You know, folks, we do have a cruise. Danny was giving you a little synopsis on some highlights and stuff. You know, it definitely is a fantastic spot. You definitely have way more than pizza, but pizza was, you know, for those who know
way
me,
more than pizza.
I can go with pizza all the time, but you know, you have delicious food. You sit almost pretty much.
Steak, lobster salad, the works.
I have, you know, my business that I do. I have this jet ski business down here in South Florida, and you know, we were meeting, and it was nice because it was almost like the real captain at the table, you know, and we're sitting and, you know, we're breaking bread and talking and laughing and having some fun. Then we're planning out our evening. What are we to do next and stuff? And a lot of times we had stuff already planned, but other nights we just dove into other things, you know, like if they had parties on the ship, we'd all just go ahead and go there and have our big group within the group. It was nice. Very nice. All right, so that's that with the cruise. Again, we'll get some additional information. We have plenty of time, but you definitely want to start saving up. You want to start, you know, maybe selecting your cabin. You know, I'm going to do a balcony as well today. This time, that was a great. You know, that view was amazing. The room was great. I mean, let me tell you, that was super. That was a really super time.
It was funny. I got a balcony, but I rarely went out on the balcony. I'm wondering, should I have gotten the balcony? I guess so. Yeah. It was an amazing view.
Because you know, even
so much, so even if you don't get one, you're still
right. You're still on the ship, and you don't spend the whole time. You don't spend that much time in the room. I really didn't, unless I was going back to change to do something else or whatever have you. But definitely no napping, and you're just going to stay out and having fun, and nothing but positive vibes, guaranteed. So again, folks, we have that plan for November 7th through the 10th, 2024. So please, we'll have our resident travel agent coming on board. His name is Mr. Tony Bell. I was going to actually send him a link to this evening, but I said so close after the interviews, let me just come in and check the space and make sure everything is, you know, is okay for that. But you know, for the next time, for Saturday, I think I'm going to try to get Tony Bell to come on for a splash, talk about the cruise. Danny, if you'd like to come back on, talk about your music, where they can find it. Maybe Saturday we throw up a little different type of genre. You know, that was real nice with the jazz, but it is, I'm telling you, you don't have to have a singer in order to you know, change genres, do you? No. You could do it all. It could all be through music, right? Oh gosh, yeah. Don't let him put his foot down.
Romantic sax and funk.
Don't let Danny put his foot down, because
hip hop.
through the trunk.
Oh, he's rapping.
He'll put the funk through the trunk with the master, and don't take him on the basketball court, because then they'll have to show you the master dunk.
Yeah, I wish.
All
I'm
right,
saying I wish I could show you the master dunk. I don't know if you're talking about someone else. I'm just humbling myself.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Yeah.
So here's listen, everybody. I have the interview from last night. So we've been doing a lot of talking about the interview for Entertainment Tonight, and I really got to say that was right on point, I think, and I just like the energy, and they were very respectful, and it's just a all around good interview. And thank you so much for Entertainment Tonight for the opportunity. And here's the link in case anybody's hadn't gotten a chance to see it. I believe, I don't know if these are live links, but at any rate, it's in the chat. I think it is, because I think you can click on some stuff. Danny, you ever click on anything that's on here? You ever click on any of the stuff? Folks, are these live links? Like, is that a live link, Apple?
Look at something. 1 second. I'm just looking at some stuff. If you do want to
full interview as well. It's the full interview. Fantastic.
Oh, you can text anything in the chat. Yeah, there's a chat to the right, but I'm sure you knew that.
Oh yeah.
We can text there. I'm finding something to text, so don't mind me.
Hey, Kayla. How you doing? Evening time. It was last night, Tommy. Oh, okay. Praying for your family. Rest in peace with your mom. I lost my mom. And also hopefully Wendy gets better soon, from the UK, London. Thank you so much. Just Josh Official. Let me see. Let me plug this in here. I'm gonna try to say it. Just Ash Official. Just Ash Official. Just Ash Official. Okay. Thank you so much, UK in the building. Thank you for the support and your kind words. I appreciate you. And this is what I'm saying, UK. So, very important that, that the word, when it does get out there, that people see that, not only is there so many people, but they're all from all different places. So a lot of times, people that are looking in sometimes can look at the laws here. Wow. And in the States, that's how they do, and things like that. So, I mean, it's just, we need you. We need every single one of you. You all count. You all will make a whole big heap of difference. So please consider us when we put that new merchandise up and things like that. So you can go ahead and just get something, take a picture, send the picture, or send the picture off, or email it and stuff. It could be like a scannable thing. And then I could just go with it. We can create stuff. We can just create. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, the Sandman, as my dad used to call it, the Sandman. When you get tired, the Sandman's coming, Tommy. He's the Sandman. Say goodnight to the Sandman. So I feel like the Sandman's coming to get me. I'm starting to get a little more tired, a little more sleepy as time is going by quickly. So I want to just wish you, everybody, a nice evening. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for the continued support of the channel, my family. For Wendy, thank you for keeping her up and keeping her her strength going. All right, and the momentum going. We appreciate you. It definitely makes a huge difference, and I can't wait for my dad to come over and my dad to spend time with me this weekend. Because I'm going to sit back and watch interviews, and we're to watch this channel here, and we're to look at chat. And this is the stuff that really buoys him up. This man, he's everything to me and everything to this family. And, I just want to keep him happy, want to keep him whole, want to keep him healthy, because his job is not done, and all this that I've been blessed to be able to do with my dad, I wouldn't be whole. I wouldn't be complete unless I was able to have my dad spend equal time with his daughter, because I know truly that would make his world complete, because right now he's not complete. He's not.
Yes.
Complete.
Special
like,
recognition to Tommy, yes, because
just like
he has
I'm not
that tight bond
you know,
with his dad.
yeah. I listen, folks, when I say this, I mean it. Now, I'm very happy-go-lucky-ish and things. My dad, he's not like the lollipop kid, but he's very melancholy. And for those people who've seen my dad, heard him speaking and things, that's truly his nature. He is the most calm, laid back, whatever have you. He's like, anyway, at any rate. So those are the type people, and just like myself, we're the type people that, you really need to be concerned about, because a lot of times, more so my dad, because I have you guys and good friends like Danny. But my dad won't talk. How you doing? All right. I'm fine. I'm great. And you'll never know. So you do the wellness check, and you're going to keep checking, and you're not going to know that anything's wrong. So I know good and well what he needs. What he needs is he needs that hole filled, that hole of emptiness that's been stripped because of all this shenanigans being played out with all this guardianship nonsense and everything else. So who loses? Ultimately, we do, in the biggest aspect, which is time. And that's something that, hopefully my dad has an abundance of, but, we got to get on with the show, folks. So I appreciate you all coming on, and thank you very much for coming. I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, and we'll come up with the time and firm things up as we get closer to that mark. Danny, I want to thank you for coming on.
You're very welcome. Looking forward to seeing you all again real
You've
soon.
been keeping up with those. You've been keeping up with those sax lessons nicely. I got Danny on earlier. I said, Danny, I don't know if you can still come on and blow like you used to, man. You might.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing. It was like
play the scale. Boy, Danny.
Like, all right.
Danny is definitely not one to disappoint. Appreciate you, pal. Let me go back down and take a look at the last couple of comments, and then I want to jump.
I posted some links. I don't know if they showed up. Did they? If not, no big deal. But
yeah, okay. I mean, yeah,
they did.
Oh, in the chat?
Yeah, I wonder if they showed up or not.
Muffin Mouse. Wendy is always in my prayers. Thanks. That's interesting. Muffin Mouse. All right. Okay. No, I didn't see him, buddy. Hey, CC, how are you?
All right.
Yeah. Got to take care of the cough. In the morning time, I'll be swimming, folks, again. So it's always a little raspiness going on. Get my little 5-6 hours of sleep and get on up and do it again. All right. No, they aren't in chat. We will. Okay. Yeah, they're not in chat. We'll have them ready to go the next go round. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get out. I stayed on a little bit longer than normal. We did have some entertainment. Did want to get a chance to, rescue ourselves from just, being sewn and stitched in the fabric of drama all the time. So it was important to come on out of that corner. Just like any good boxer, you don't want to get stuck in the corner. You want to get back to the center of the ring, folks. And I think we got a chance to do that tonight. So you all take care. God bless, and we'll see you on Saturday, okay? You take care.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, Danny.
We're learning and we're getting better. Bye-bye now.